What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Y'all already know we back with the fourth and final part. I ain't gonna do no rambling. We finna get right up into the video. You already know the vibes. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and tune in for this tea.
Hey, I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit.
Okay, I see y'all in the comments talking about y'all sick of the talking about y'all sick of the to be continued, the cliffhangers. What's wrong with a little cliffhanger? I like me a little cliffhanger, but I'm gonna stop playing with y'all. So, like I said, this is the fourth and final part. The last thing that happened was the fight between Britt and baby mama in the, I wouldn't say I fought her, but we definitely had an altercation. She mushed me. She tried to mush me twice. I forgot to put that in there. The next day come, and I'm telling baby mama how Lissa was acting and like what she was saying. And she was acting like she didn't have no parts in what happened. So baby mama like irritated. She don't like that type of shit. So she like,
I'm not finna fuck with her for a little while. Like, I need a break from her anyway. I don't like the way she be moving. Like, I'm sick of just sitting around dry talking about people.
and I'm like, yes, I'm sick of sitting around talking about people. That's all we really used to do. Just used to go over there, be in some daily mess, and like go back to Dum Dum House. I feel like Lissa House and Dum Dum House gave the same energy. It was like we leave in one house to do the same thing at another house. No, we could just stay at Dum Dum House for all this and be in no drama, because it was drama at Lissa House. So she started asking Jody to use his truck and stuff. So we used to just like go and do stuff. Everybody around the house noticing how close we get, and bitches fight and become tight. No. Baby mama is an ex-stripper, and I noticed that she started complaining how Jody wasn't giving her no money to like get her hair done and like get cute, whatever, get her nails and toes done and stuff. So she whining about like how she just like sick of walking around looking raggedy and stuff. We get to talking, like we driving around, and she was telling me like how she used to be an ex-stripper and I could do it with her and stuff. And I'm like, oh hell nah, girl. A bitch done already tried to recruit me on that stripper shit. Like, no, I'm not gonna entertain this shit. No, it's a no. I'm telling her, girl, I'm good off that. Like, I'm trying to get into school. Like, that's all you got that. Like, she didn't really push the issue. She really just wanted somebody to come with her while she like try to go get strippers clothes and shoes and stuff, because she was serious about it. Like, she told me how she used to go out of town. She used to go to Dallas. She used to go to Louisiana, make some money right quick and get back up. We driving around. We going to like sex shops. We going to Cats and like a few others. We going to Rainbow, just like she looking for clothes and stuff. Last like sex shop we went to, it was like a little hole in the wall. So we go up in there. Mind you, this girl had been trying to steal all day. Like, girl, I convinced her not to steal like the other sex shop. But now this hole in the wall one, she hyped because she was like,
this the one, like they not no franchise or whatever, like we could just run out and blah, blah, blah.
So we up in there, she looking at stuff and she just like trying to pop tags off and shit is not working. I could feel the like lady looking at us like first of all, we the only ones up in here. We walking around, we not really picking up shit. She just like on the rack trying to pop shit off. And I'm just like, oh my God. Whatever she was trying to steal, I had to talk her into buying it. So yeah, I finally convinced her to buy the stuff from the sex shop that she was trying to steal. We get back in the car and she just like, complaining kind of like,
this is why I need to go back to stripping. This is why I need to get to Dallas, get back to Louisiana so I can get back right. I'm sick of walking around here looking raggedy.
So me, I'm like, well, why don't you just go? Like, she was like, she gotta find a group of girls so they can put in on a car so they could go down there. They would get somebody to drive them and have somebody to drive them back. So she telling me this and she was like, yeah, my friend, I gotta talk to my friend, see if her dude in on it. Like, her dude is a pimp and he would most likely like be the one driving. All of it just sound like real sketchy to me. I done heard some shit about what go on in the strip club and I don't want no part. So since she up here talking about money and shit and how she in like desperate need basically, I tell her like, let's go look for jobs. We can look for jobs together. We can fill out applications and everything. Because mind you, that's what I was doing in my own time. Like in my spare time, when the house died down and stuff, like I'm filling out job applications and I'm looking for a job. So I tell her like we could basically do it together, and she ain't want no parts. It's like,
no, I've only had one job before. Like, I'm not no worker, bitch. Like, I'd rather get my money the fast way.
And that's fine. Like, some people can't work a 9-to-5. I can. Like, I'm one of those people who can suck it up and work a 9-to-5, get up at the crack of dawn and do it. Some people can't do that. Some people like me, and they can't do the strip club shit. So I understand, like, get it how you live. Either way, we both gonna get it. So we go back to Dum Dum House. I think maybe like 2 days had passed. We had Lissa. Baby mama must have missed Lissa because she called this girl asking her like,
what you doing? Yeah, like, we bored, come pick us up.
Well, I'm not bored. I guess she just really wanted to go over there. I don't know if she wanted to just like show Lissa her strip club clothes and like try to get Lissa in on it or whatever, but yeah, she called Lissa. So Probably like 20 minutes later, Lissa come. Baby mama do bring her stuff that she got from the sex shop and Rainbow and all that stuff. She bring it over to Lissa's house and she's showing her. Maybe like 15 minutes into us being at Lissa's house, somebody knock on the door. And it's Lissa's friend, Regina. So throughout this whole time of me being over there, I had met Regina like 3 times at this point. Like she would just like pop in and out. She was really doing her own stuff. And it just so happened that Regina was a stripper. So Regina come in, baby mama still talking about the strip club and all that stuff, how she needs to go to Louisiana. And Regina hear baby mama talking and she was like,
yeah, I know some girls that be going to Louisiana. They be going all over. If you know in Houston, you shouldn't strip in Houston. You gotta go here, you gotta go there, you gotta go there.
Like basically they just exchanging stripper info. I don't know what the fuck. But baby mama was like,
yeah, you need to come get some girls and we can rent a car and have a nigga drive us down there and he'll drive us back.
I made it clear that I ain't want no parts. So they trying to get Lissa to do it. Lissa was a follower. That's the word I've been looking for. Whoever side it was convenient to be on at the moment, that's whose side she was gonna be on. She was a flip-flopping fake follower. Ooh, try to say that shit 5 times. So yeah, Lissa just faking like,
yeah, I'ma see if I can do it. Like, I'ma see if I can get somebody to watch my son.
oh, I can't even pretend to talk like her. That shit hurt.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it because I got this and I got work and then my man this and that.
I'm just like, girl, if you don't want to go, just say that. Like, you ain't gotta pretend like you want to go and then make 100 excuses right after it. Be like me, tell them straight up, no, I don't want no parts. So yeah, they talking. I'm not really interested in the conversation because they talking about nothing but stripping. Regina talking about how she could give baby mama some of her old strip clothes, and I'm like, girl, some of your old strip like onesies and stuff where your hot twat been percolating and twerculating right there. No, what are we doing? Baby mama was like,
yeah, I was trying to look for some shit today and I couldn't find nothing.
Girl, you was trying to steal. So she was like,
I'm gonna bring it tomorrow, be over here tomorrow, I'm gonna bring it to you and da-da-da-da.
I was just like, I smell a yeast infection. A little info on Regina, like, for one, Regina didn't care what came out of her mouth. I don't know if it's because she been around like that strip club life or whatever, but she was real bold, real blunt. She said the first thing that popped into her head. You could tell like she didn't really like female. I knew right off the bat that she was not a female that I could vibe with. I don't know her sign, I don't know nothing about her, but whatever the fuck she was, is somebody that I know for sure that I would not get along with. Oh, you know what? I actually do know where a little bit of the animosity stemmed from, because out of nowhere, baby mama brother started showing up. Like, he just started like coming around. I didn't even know this girl had a brother. Fast forward to the next night, we back over at Lissa's house. Regina over there too, and she actually came with the stripper clothes and gave them to baby mama, and baby mama said she was gonna wear them. I don't know what she actually did with them clothes. I hope she didn't put her cat up in them clothes, because that's nasty. That same night, Tip and baby mama brother that I had never seen come over. Her brother was actually cute. And I could tell Regina like had a little thing for him. At first I'm thinking she just like playing with him, flirting with him and stuff. But as the night progressed, I'm like, no, she like this nigga. Like, so they talking about stripping. She telling him that she's a stripper. And he was like,
I can't mess with no female that's a stripper. I like my women like this. Like,
he like the opposite. Like, I don't know her personality, but the whole time I was around her, she was acting real hood, like doing the most, real loud, gotta be the center of attention. And in this moment, he telling her that that's not what he liked. So she put me in a conversation
like, what you think? What you think about strippers and da-da-da-da?
And I was like, I don't think nothing. Like, I don't have no opinion on strippers. Like, get it how you live, like, basically. So she was like,
oh, she bougie. You could never make it in a strip club. One night they'll have your ass turned around going home crying.
I'm just like, I'm not trying to make it in a strip club. These is not my dreams, baby. You and baby mama got that. I don't know what you're talking about. This bitch really seen me as like some tough competition. It was the same as like as far as stature and stuff, but we were complete opposites as far as like personality and everything else. Cause I'm not no center of attention ass bitch. Honestly, I think she was mad because she wasn't getting the attention that she wanted from him. And he was like talking to me a little bit more than her. And all I think that was is, you know, when new people come around, people like to talk to them and ask questions about them, just simply trying to get to know a little bit about them. I didn't take it as he was interested in me because I wasn't interested in him. So from that day on, it was like some unwarranted ass animosity. I'm just like, bitch, you could cut it. I do not want him. That's all you, if you could get him. So fast forward a couple of days. So this day, I don't know, but everybody was out the house. Like Jody was out in the streets. Dum Dum took both of her kids and did something. And Kim went to her dude house. Like she was spending the night at her man house. So it was literally just me and baby mama in the house. And it felt so weird because it was always somebody in that house. Like almost every second of the day, like somebody was in and out, in and out, in and out. And this day, everything just felt still. It felt calm. And I was like, I like it. I like this feeling. That we just talking, baby mama smoking, and we chilling. We got music playing, and we just talking. We having a little cool time. Child, at least I thought we was. Like a little backstory on me and Jody's like interaction. Never had any kind of relationship. He was real cool. We were cool, but it was not like, oh, that's my homeboy, or like it wasn't no friendship, it wasn't no homeboy, like you cool, that's it. So before I lived with them, before I got cool with baby mama, before anything, like the first time I went to Dum Dum house, like walked through the door, y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny, but it was just funny because like the way he looked at me, it was like he was mesmerized. Like, damn, nigga. So I walk into Dum Dum house, Jody and like a few of his friends is like up in the kitchen. Like, I was like, I know him. Like, obviously we had grown up a lot. Like, I want to say maybe like a whole 5 years had gone by from the like first time I had ever seen him. I don't know the first words that we said to each other, but we started talking. We started seeing at each other cool. Like, we never talked too much. It actually took me a really, really long time to ever say anything to him or ever say anything back to him. I just never want to give a nigga the wrong impression. So it took me a long ass time to ever say anything to him. And he used to say little stuff to me. I feel like every Sagittarius I know, like including myself, like Sagittarius are a big flirt. Like they will flirt with you and it will mean absolutely nothing to them. Basically, me and Jody, like over time, we kind of had this like flirty thing. Like we would say little stuff to each other, not like,
oh, you sexy, and ooh, I wanna fuck.
Not shit like that, just like really little stuff, like little jokes. I'll pop a joke, he'll pop a joke. I'll pop a joke with you, I'll do something a little flirty with you, but at the end of the day, it's never gonna be that. It's never gonna give, ooh, I wanna be with Jody. I'm gonna talk to Jody, I wanna mess with Jody on the side, and And mind you, back before all of this, I had known that baby mama was trying to flirt with Dre because obviously Dre came back and told me about it. The only part I didn't know back then is that Dum Dum had put baby mama up to it. So keeping that in the back of my mind, when I was around Jody, I'd be like, fuck that bitch. Like, she was trying to get on my nigga, so bitch, I'm gonna flirt with your nigga too. Like, tit for tat, right? Okay, so with all that being said, on this night when baby mama started talking out her ass, like it just came from left field. Like this bitch started asking me like, do I think Jody cute? And do I want to have sex with him? And do I want to have a threesome with him? What? I'm highly confused. Like, why would I mess with Jody and I'm cool with you? What kind of grimy ass shit is that? Like, I don't get down like that. If we cool, why would I mess with your nigga? What? I'm not that friend. Like when I used to flirt with Jody and shit, it was really on some get back shit because I didn't like her. Jody was cool. Like he knew what it was. He knew that we was never gonna talk. At the most, we would have a friendship. Jody ain't never touch up on me. He never touched my butt. He never said anything sexual to me ever. Like it never went that far. So I'm thinking like, why is this in this girl's head? Like, why is this the shit that you just walk around thinking about? Having a threesome with me? In awkward situations, I would try to laugh it off or like change the conversation or something like that. So she is so high. Like I still don't know if she was on anything extra this night, but she was giving off a different type of energy after a while. And she got the blunt in her hand, she laughing, she falling back on the couch. She like kicking her legs up laughing, like it was hilarious. I'm just like, what the fuck is this bitch on? Like, I don't find this funny. So she get up and she was like,
why? Why wouldn't you have a threesome with us? You know Jody a pimp, I'll have him pimping your ass.
What? I was so lost. Where is this coming from? To explain this situation, I would be here for fucking ever. I would be here forever. Okay, another quick breakdown. Jody and baby mama relationship was beyond toxic. You could tell that they were not meant for each other. Like, I don't know if they understand that yet, but they were definitely not meant for each other. I mean, like, real life fist fighting, real life pulling his hair, real life hitting her back. Like, first of all, you shouldn't even be putting your hands on a nigga. I learned that too. But when a nigga start hitting you back for real and in front of people, oh, he do not give a fuck about you. And like, one time she popped a joke, he didn't laugh. She was like, bitch, like she called him a bitch, da 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 da, went clean off on him, went up in the room and slammed the door. I was like, did that just happen? Like, what the fuck? So with that being said, their relationship is holding on by a thread. And now I'm around. So yeah, she going on about how Jody a pimp. I ain't mentioned that pinky nail for nothing. Come to find out, I guess Jody did some pimping on the side. Ooh, I'm so sorry if this is all over the place. I'm so sorry. Shit, it was a lot for me to take into. The energy shifted real quick because the next thing she said is,
why you always got shorts on? You always walking around here with shorts on.
bitch, it's hot. It's hot. It's short season. This is Texas. At this time, it was October. Mind you, I had been there since September. It don't get cold all the time in October here. Like, it still be hot in November in Houston sometimes. So she said this shit with the straightest face. Like, it was even a little animosity behind it. It's like she just like snapped out of it and she started like laughing. She was not playing. She snapped out of it. She started like giggling, hit the blunt again, and she was like, and she tried to like joke it off, talking about,
I don't want you really wearing shorts around Jody. You got a big old booty.
and I think that that was something she was insecure about from the jump, because remember when I said she took my phone to see if I had Jody's number and I was texting him or whatever? So I think from there, or even before that, she was insecure about me living up in that house with Jody. I was in Dum Dum house for a little minute before the first time she came over while I was there. So when she came over and she seen that I was like technically living there at that time, all of a sudden she was living there. Mind you, before that, she wasn't even over there at all. Why would I be all kikiing in your face and then trying to get with your nigga behind your back? First of all, when would I have the time? When? First it was Britt talking about you ain't cute, you ain't cute. Then it was Regina. Now it's baby mama. Why is y'all on my ass? And y'all, I even have pictures of like what I used to wear over there, but it was like we were all wearing the same shit, because baby mama will walk around in shorts and like a sports bra. Lisa will walk around in the same shit. Regina had on less clothes than both of them. So I'm like, bitch, I'm the one who have the most clothes on. Like, we were all wearing the same type of shit. Like, come on now. So yeah, she tried to laugh it off, whatever. After that, it get real awkward. In that moment, Jody walked through the door. Jody walked through the door. She trying her hardest to be all up on him. He don't really want lovey-dovey, it look like. Like, she doing too much. That's how it looks. So he go up in a room. Before she go up in the room, she was like,
okay, have fun out here by yourself.
okay, I will. The fuck? I don't care. Over the next few days, it was a little awkward because I had that in the back of my mind, and I'm not like the type that can really play shit off if something on my mind. But I decided not to say nothing and like try to let it go. But even though I'm letting it go, it's still in the back of my mind. So you do some more funny shit, I'm gonna remember that. So this is your second strike if you do some more funny shit. Weekend comes and Jody got like all these people up in the house. Like, some of them are his friends or whatever. Like, it's like the couch is filled with dudes. Like, and you know, the couch is like my little area. I'm just like, oh, let me go on and go upstairs because So I'm walking upstairs and when you walking up the stairs, you see straight ahead that the door is closed. But then I hear somebody talking. So I'm like creeping up the stairs to see who talking. So when you walking up the stairs, it's like straight ahead is Dum Dum room, and then to the right is her mama room. I'm like on the stairwell and I'm leaning over and I'm listening, because if I literally put my ear to the wall while I'm walking up the stairs, I can hear directly in her room. Or I could just like peek around the corner and listen. I was doing a combination of both. Cause I'm like, let me see what the fuck they be talking about. Because the energy off, and I'm like, let me see. And just like I knew, they was talking about none other than me. Is everybody in this house fake? And I'm hearing her mama Kim like,
she always in a nigga face. Why she downstairs on the couch sitting with all them men?
First of all, she making it seem like these is old ass niggas and I'm a young ass girl and I don't need to be in grown folk business. That's how she making it sound. Jody is like a year older than me, which means his friends are around my age. And then I hear Dum Dum just like backing her up like,
I don't know why she down there. She is always up in the dude's face.
Disbelief. Bitch, I'm the last one to be all up in a nigga face. I feel like what they were referring to is Jody friends would always like try to talk to me. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but they would always try to talk to me, always be up in my face. Or sometimes they would just be giving casual conversation, and Kim would see it sometimes. Out of the like rare times that she ever came out of her room, she would be downstairs and see it and just like give me dirty looks and shit. I'm just like, bruh, we are literally talking about like just general shit, just like basic shit. We're not talking about, he's not trying to get at me or nothing. Y'all, and it's like, I don't even know if it'll make sense because I don't want to say certain shit on here. It's just certain shit I can't say on here. I'm just listening to them talking. I'm like, wow, they really talking shit about me right now. So another thing that they were talking about was me paying rent, which I had absolutely no problem with. I'm sure Dum Dum never mentioned to her mom that I was looking for a job and that I had got an interview, which Dum Dum said she would take me to, but she ended up ignoring my calls on the day, coming home hours later just to say that she was at Devontae's house chilling with him. Basically, it was just like a whole lot of fake and shady shit going on. And a part of me already knew that when Dum Dum was all locked up in her mom's room for hours at a time, that they was probably talking shit and gossiping about me and probably baby mama too, because neither one of them liked her either. So as usual, when me and baby mama don't want to be over there, you already know who baby mama hit up. Lissa, no surprise. We at Lissa's house, we chilling. At one point, baby mama is like,
Oh, I want to cook, like I want to make some food, like let's go to the store.
So we all get into the car and I get into the back seat and I see like a manila like office looking folder on the floor. So I'm like, oh, Lissa, your paperwork on the floor, like where you want me to put it? And she was like,
What paperwork? I don't have no paperwork.
So I hold up the folder and baby mama is like, oh, that's my maternity shoot pictures. And she opens up the folder and like shows them to me. Mind you, shit's still kind of awkward between me and baby mama, and now it's a little bit of tension because the night before I had actually cooked for like the whole house. And when Kim was coming down to get her plate, like she seen it wasn't that much food left. And she was like,
like where my baby food?
Talking about Jody. So I simply tell her like, Jody's plate is in the microwave. Like 30 seconds later, baby mama just like say loud as hell,
why the fuck you care where Jody played at?
So I'm on the couch with Dum Dum cousin and he looked up from his phone. And mind you, I'm still on my phone. My phone was back on by this time. And he was like,
who's she talking to?
He telling me what she just said. I heard it, but I didn't pay it no mind because I was 100% sure that she was not talking to me. So Dum Dum cousin is like,
who you talking to?
And she was like,
I'm talking to Tatiana.
Why? I'm like, girl, Kim just asked me where the hell is food for him. And I told her that I put it in the microwave. And she was like,
okay, well, nobody needs to worry about him. I got him. I'll put his food up. I got him.
So I get up and I walk outside and Dum Dum cousin follow behind me. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, is this a joke? Like, we were both outside confused, like trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with her. And then her cousin is telling me like,
yeah, something's really wrong with her. I heard she take medicine.
Like, I could believe it. I could believe it. And then like the next morning she apologized to me and I'm just like, this bitch is bipolar or something. I don't know why people feel like when you apologize, like shit just gets erased. So she started talking to me like shit was regular. So yeah, we in a car, she's showing me her maternity shoot and all that shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cute, whatever. Like, where do you want me to put this? Because like, I'm not finna hold it. Like, I don't want it to get fucked up. Like, she just like put it above the back seat. So you know, like how you in the back seat and it got that little area above, like where you can sit some shit right. The word I was looking for was ledge. The car had a ledge in the back seat like this picture I'm about to show. So on the way back from the store, I sit in the front and baby mama sit in the back.
I shit out the folder, like why is it all spread out back here?
I'm like, girl, I didn't see it out the folder because when we was putting groceries in the car, I specifically seen it just sitting right there minding his business. So I'm thinking to myself like, what the fuck is this bitch trying to do? She was like,
well, you the last one who had it. Why the fuck you just throwing my shit around? These are my fucking memories. These are my memories when I was pregnant. Just because you ain't got no kids and da-da-da.
We started going back and forth. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about because I just seen it. We finally pull up back to Lissa's house. Lissa was just like trying to be like the peacemaker, the fake ass peacemaker. Like,
y'all just both calm down. Just calm down. It's not that serious. It's just pictures.
Baby mama get out and she started taking shit to the door. And I'm just sitting in the car like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? She coming back from the door. She talking shit, like she's getting madder and madder and madder. So I'm grabbing shit. I'm grabbing groceries out the car. She was like,
listen, look at her. She's not even taking no fucking groceries in. You think you special? Bitch, you not special. Take some fucking groceries in.
yo, I had it, bro. I had it. I'm like, don't you see these groceries in my hand? So when she started doing all that, I dropped the fucking groceries. Since you want to talk that shit, bitch, now I'm not taking no groceries in the house. Lissa's like,
what is going on with y'all? Like, where did this come from?
all I know, they probably planned this. They good at planning people to get set up.
Y'all need to chill. Y'all just chill. We finna cook. We finna just chill.
Baby mama coming in the house with like groceries in her hand. She go in the kitchen and she sit them down. She walked by me. She's standing right in front of me. And she was like,
you about to get the fuck out. Like, you about to leave.
I'm like, no, I'm not about to get the fuck out. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not leaving. When I tell you, like, that must have ticked her off. She must have thought I was finna be like, okay, okay, take me home. So there goes that switch in her head, and she started yelling from the top of her lungs, like,
get the fuck out, get the fuck out. You not welcome here, bitch. Now you gonna walk. Now nobody driving, you gonna fucking walk.
And I'm like, I'm not walking nowhere. I'm not leaving nowhere. She was like,
bitch, I'm finna drag you out this house. I will drag you the fuck out this house.
I'm like, bitch, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not leaving. I don't know where you think you are. This is not your house. Like, when I get real fucking angry, like, I cry. Sometimes I cry. Like, you really gotta push me there. When I get real angry and I wanna hit you and I can't hit you, I cry. Like, not like boo-hoo crying, but like tears start coming down my face. So I'm like, ooh, bitch, get the fuck out my face. She's still saying, get the fuck out, the same shit. So I just walk away from her and I go to the restroom. And then I hear her talking about,
listen, this bitch crying. She fucking crying. This bitch in the bathroom crying. Get her weak ass out. Take her weak ass home.
oh my God. I come out the restroom and I'm like, bitch, I'm not fucking crying. I'm not fucking crying. Like 2 tears had rolled down my face when I was like, ooh. And she was like,
bitch, come on, let's go to the car.
Lisa was like,
what the fuck is going on? Like, you do not have to go nowhere. You're welcome here. I don't know what's wrong with her, but just chill, just sit down. I'm finna go talk to her.
I'm standing up in the living room. I'm pacing back and forth and I'm mad as fuck. So I'm like, you know what? Let me grab my fucking wallet, because why the fuck would I even want to be over here after all of that? Like, after all of that, what's gonna come next? Like, we're just gonna sit in awkward silence, or are we gonna fight the whole time? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Let me go. I go outside and I was like, I'ma go. You can take me. When we get over there, Dum Dum and Devontae is over there. Which Devontae like rarely ever came to their house, but it just so happened that he was at their house on this day. How convenient. We all get out the car, but I stay outside and they go up in the house and they talk. Fast forward, me and baby mama, we do not talk for like a week and a half. So now Halloween is coming up and she had previously invited me to like a party her people having for Halloween. She like begged me to go. She was like,
I want you to be there. Like, I'm not gonna have fun. Like, da 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 da.
She really wanted me to be there. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? I'm just chilling around the house, not talking to her. Like, I'm not sad, I'm not mad. Like, I don't have no kinds of feelings. Like, I'm not the kind of bitch that need friends to survive. I'm also not the kind of bitch that's gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna come to you first. So if it's beef, bitch, it's beef. If I really care about you, I'll reach out to you. But with her, I was not gonna reach out to her first. Like, it could have been what the fuck it was for the rest of the time that I was there. We did not have to talk. So yeah, it's like 2 days before Halloween at this point. And she come up to me randomly. She was like, can I talk to you? Bitch is always doing some shit to you and then want to talk and apologize about it. She was like,
I'm sorry for what happened. Like, I was having a bad day. I've been going through shit.
Giving me this dumb ass sob story. Like, bitch, we all going through some shit. That's why we here. If we wasn't going through some shit, none of us would be here in this fucking house. We all got problems, okay? This is the day that she told me that she take pills, and she kind of said it in a joking way, but I believed her because at this point, this is like the 3rd time that I heard that she take pills, and now it's coming out of her mouth. So yeah, bitch, you're on some medication, and you need to start taking it because this is ridiculous.
Apparently she was bipolar. I had literally heard everyone in that house say that she was bipolar before I even lived there, but I was like, okay, people call people bipolar over anything, but now that she's actually telling me she take medication, I'm like, yeah, something going on with her.
Even though like I let this bitch slide, we will not be the same. Like, we will never be as cool as we just was. And to keep it 100, we weren't even all the way cool. Like, we weren't even cool enough for me to be calling her a friend. Like, at that point, before this shit happened, you was homegirl. Now you're not even that. So like, we back to acquaintances. you're an acquaintance again. They always want to act like it never happened. So to her, we were still friends. She started acting like nothing happened ever. And I'm like, this is how I know that fake people are built different. Because, bitch, what? Fast forward to the day of the Halloween party, whatever, Jody had finally gave her some money. She went to go get her hair braided like the day before. She got her nails done and everything. Baby mama wanted to get ready at Lissa house. I was already ready. I just went ahead and got ready at Dum Dum house. So I didn't do the most. Like, I just wore a black dress. On the way to the party is tension. I'm in the backseat with Regina. It was The whole ride, Regina is talking about baby mama brother, how fine he is, how she gonna bag him and blah, blah, blah. We get to the party and I feel like kind of out of place because I didn't forget what the fuck happened. Like, I didn't forget how me and baby mama got into it. We go in the house, we greet everybody. Like, I'm not a rude ass. Like, I would definitely greet your parents. I will greet everybody at the party, but then I go back outside and smoke a cigarette. And I'm just standing outside minding my business. Then here come Regina.
What's wrong with you? You don't want to be here tonight? Are you tired? Like, you seem a little off.
This bitch don't even know me to know whether or not I seem off. Listen, and baby mama come back outside. Baby mama brother is pulling up. And Regina, child, I guess she felt like this was her time to shine. She was finna bag this man. She was finna bag him. Whatever, he walking up, he talking to baby mama like, what's up, what's up? Regina was like, hey, whatever the fuck his name was. And he was like,
oh, what's up, what's up, what y'all doing?
He come and it's like he walk up to me, like, what's up, like speaking to me and stuff. Regina started trying to talk to him, like have a side conversation. And he was like, yeah, I'm finna go up in the house. Then he said to me like,
what you doing out here? Like, why you not up in the house? Like,
he kind of played her to the left. And I feel like it was because she was doing the most. She was being real loud, being real extra. This man told you he didn't like that. And that's not saying that he liked me, because he didn't. Like, he never tried to like get my number, flirt with me or nothing. He was just politely speaking. Just so happened that he was ignoring the extra shit that she was doing and speaking to me. So this bitch really never said shit to my face. She just mugged me all night, slick comments all night, but she didn't literally come up to me and tell me how she felt.
Well, back in the lowlands.
Fast forward to us getting back to the house. We walk up in the door. I got a whole bunch of like candy and like vampire teeth and toys and shit in my hands. So I'm going upstairs to Dum Dum room to like put all the stuff, like the bag and all the stuff inside of my bag. Like, Dum Dum is in her room. She was like,
Do you want to take your bag and put it in the hall closet? Just in case you need some stuff out of it tonight, because Devontae gonna be up in here and I'm gonna have my door locked.
so I'm like, that's fine. So she was like, you heard me? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. She was like,
Okay, I was just telling you, like, you don't have to have an attitude about it or nothing.
So I'm like, I don't have no attitude, ain't no problem. I said it and you must not have heard me. So I said it again. At any sign of drama, argument, commotion, you know he finna be around. Ooh. If I could say the shit that I wanted to say, oh my God. So he come up the stairs. I'm putting my stuff in the closet. She's still talking like behind me. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, there's no attitude or nothing. So I'm walking down the stairs and I'm like going by the couch to sit down. Here come Devontae up in female business. It was evident that like Devontae was under the influence, and that's no excuse, but he was obviously like drunk or something. So here he go.
why is that bitch even still here? Why is she still here? I don't understand. Why you not at home?
So he going on and on like,
She not built for this. She not cut for this kind of shit. Baby mama just made her cry. You just made her cry, didn't you?
talking to baby mama. She did not make me cry. What the, I don't know where you think you are, but this ain't nothing but Southwest A-Leaf, Texas, okay? Like, what you mean I ain't cut for some shit? This is not the real hood. This not Sunnyside. This ain't nowhere on the north side. We is in A-Leaf. Who do you think you are? So he was like,
why you didn't have that same type of energy when baby mama was going off on you, when she was finna whoop your ass, when she was all up in your face? Yeah, you ran to the bathroom and cried.
like, were you there? I don't know who the fuck gave you this wrong ass information. You were not there. So we getting into it. We yelling at the top of our lungs. Dum like
Devontae, just chill out. Just chill out. Just relax. Like, just go upstairs. Just go in the room and lay down.
like babying him type shit. I swear, every time me and Devontae got into it, she did not even attempt to defend me. She did not attempt. If my dude was sitting up there calling somebody that I call a friend out their name, cussing them out, calling them all type of bitches and hoes and all this stuff, you best believe I'ma step up and say something. So I'm like, you need to get that nigga. Like, I don't even know why this nigga talking to me. I'm talking to Dum Dum. Dum Dum was like,
Okay, well, just stop talking to him. Just don't talk. Just don't say nothing else to him.
and I'm like, you need to tell him that. Why don't you check that nigga? Don't ever try to check me. Check your man. He was like,
Bitch, you only here off the strength of me. You only here cause of me.
you are one delusional ass nigga. What the f does me having to be here in this household have to do with you? First of all, you never come over. I don't like you. You don't like me. So you're not gonna be like,
Yeah, Dum Dum, just let her stay in your
so
house.
we getting into it. I'm just like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm mad as fuck. Like, I don't know what the f to do. That was a long ass ghetto night. Like, baby mama over here yelling.
Don't put me in that shit. I don't got nothing to do with that shit. I'm just trying to go fuck my nigga.
Like, girl, bye. Cause don't nobody want Jody. The next morning come, I barely slept. What I forgot to mention is some of the tension also stemmed from me not having a job. And like, I can admit, like, that's the dynamic just to be living in somebody's house rent free. Like, somebody also tried to check me in the comments, went back to view the comment and they deleted it. Like, I don't know why y'all post shit just to delete it, but okay, go off, sis. We had a few talks about that, and I told them, like, listen, I'm looking for a job. Like, I'm filling out applications every single day. At the same time, still trying to get my shit in because I was trying to go to school like that next semester. But the kicker is, when I told Dum Dum I had a job interview, I asked this bitch to take me to the job interview. She was like, yeah, I could take you, right? The day of the job interview come, she even rearranged her schedule at work to get off early so she could take me. So the day of the job interview come, I'm texting her like, are you on the way home? You're still gonna take me, right? No text back. No text back. Mind you, I know what time she got off work. She had Jody pick up her kids from school and she don't come home till 6 p.m. So she walk in the house that night and I hear Jody like,
Where you been, Dum Dum?
she was like, oh, I've been at Devontae's house. I had to take him somewhere. I hear that and I'm just like, wow, this is a fake ass bitch. She basically said, fuck your job interview. Devontae more important than you. That's all I heard.
Her doing that didn't stop the show. Luckily, I finessed another interview and I actually got the job, which my brother took me to the interview and my orientation.
So she would consistently do little shit like that. And our tension was building up off of those things. I go up in the room, she trying to have another little talk. The talk was about what happened last night. I'm still mad. I'm like, F him, he can die. And then she starts talking about the money. She was like,
You don't have to go nowhere, but I'm just gonna need like $200 from you.
she was basically like telling me to stay so I could pay. And I'm thinking like, you don't pay no bills, Kim don't pay no bills. Jody paid all the bills and the bills is not that much. Well, I didn't like that. So I leave her room, I get my bags out that closet, and I start calling around because I need a ride. Like, I'm fed up. I was already thinking about like, Thanksgiving is approaching. Am I really gonna be here for Thanksgiving? Like, I can't. They don't even cook in this house. Nobody's gonna make a Thanksgiving meal. Like, I was getting scared and I was like, nope, flee the scene. I gotta go.
Just to be clear, the reason I left is because for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, their bills was $300 tops. Now you do the math. So I felt like $200 every 2 weeks. Girl, you trying to finesse me.
Yeah, after about an hour of calling around, like, my brother, I finally get in touch with my brother and I tell him where I'm at and I ask him to come pick me up. I hadn't spoke to my aunt or nothing to let her know that I'm coming home. I just knew I had to get the fuck ASAP.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
So I'm sitting around and I guess Dum Dum don't think I'm going nowhere because she walking around like, this bitch not going nowhere. She don't got nowhere to go. I got all my stuff on the couch and I'm just sitting there. And baby mama like come out the room and she was like,
You about to go?
and I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And she was like,
Why? What happened? No, I don't want you to leave. Don't leave.
the girl got legit sad. All of that coming from her didn't mean shit because she'll switch on you like that. So I tell her what had happened and everything Dum Dum said and all that shit. And she was like,
What? Why the fuck would she tell you that? She don't even pay no bills.
and I'm like, bitch, that's what I was thinking. So eventually my brother come. He was like,
This where you been? Why you over here?
I was like, boy, I don't know. I've been in a sunken place. I'm out of it. I had to snap out of it. Leaving that house felt like a weight being lifted off my shoulders. I don't know why while I was in that situation, it felt like I could not leave. Like, I just felt like kind of stuck there. Like, I didn't know what to do. It was honestly like I had to snap out of that shit. I felt like I was under a spell how helpless I felt. I get home and luckily my aunt is not there. So I don't have to hear her mouth until like later on. Yeah, that night happens, my aunt comes home. We have the absolute longest talk ever. I swear it was like a 3-hour talk. No cap, a 3-hour talk. It was like I had to be away from home to appreciate home because bitch, I'm back where I'm supposed to be. Like I would take this 3-hour talk over being over there another second. So fast forward about 2 days and Dum Dum called me. So I'm like, oh, hell nah, I don't want no parts. So I don't answer. I'm going about my business. I remember I was cleaning the bathroom. She called me again. So I'm like, oh, did I leave something over there? Like, what the hell? Let me go ahead and answer. She was like,
hello, yeah, girl, like, where did you go? I haven't heard from you. I'm just making sure that you're okay.
And I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm at home. Like, yeah, I went back home. She was like,
oh, you went home, your aunt let you back in and blah, blah, blah.
I was like, yeah. Then she switched the conversation real quick, talking about,
did you tell baby mama that I kicked you out?
Like, no, why? She was like,
she came to me saying that you kicked her out.
And I was like, what? I never said that. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, y'all cool now? She was like,
yeah, we got cool.
We had a long talk.
I'm telling y'all, this bitch love her long talk. Like, no, I never told her that. Like, I don't know where she got that from. Ooh, why I keep saying his name? I keep saying that boy name. Dum Dum was like,
yeah, she over here saying that Jody was gonna pimp you and y'all was gonna have threesomes and you was gonna strip with her and da-da-da-da-da.
Don't nothing piss me off more than somebody lying on me. I'm like, what the fuck? When do we have these conversations? When? Yeah, she telling them like, nah, fuck her, she lying. Like, why would she wait till I leave to lie and talk shit? That's so weird. I told you, baby mama will switch on you like that. So then she tells me the day that I left is when baby mama told her all this stuff. So they were only cool for 3 days. 3 days before they ended up getting into a fight. On the day that Dum Dum called me is when they actually got into a fight. So I guess Dum Dum and baby mama was cool in the car with all their kids, and baby mama's son had his like hand hanging out the window, and I guess Dum Dum was trying to roll up the window or something. And I guess Dum Dum said she didn't realize that her son like arm was still hanging out the window, and she rolled up his hand in the window. That's when baby mama got out the car trying to fight her and stuff, and they ended up fighting in the street. And I was like, what the hell? That sounds dumb. Like, Dum Dum was like,
why the fuck would I roll up my nephew's arm in the window? That bitch is crazy.
And I'm like, and that bitch is crazy. She was just acting like nothing happened. She was just acting like the argument didn't happen with me and her dude. She was just acting like the little talk that made me leave didn't happen. And it was just like, okay. I was like, whatever. I washed my hands of the whole situation. I didn't talk to Dum Dum like consistently for a while because I still had a bad taste in my mouth about the situation. Later on down the line, I'm talking like maybe like a few years later, I found out a lot of shit that I didn't know while living there. Like, I found out like she ended up in
Dum Dum ended up admitting that she was talking about me.
Baby mama tried to blackmail me. Like, it was a whole lot of shit. And no, that's not gonna be the next story time because I'm sick of talking about these folks. I'm sick of talking about these people. So I'm gonna give it a break with these people. It's these memories, they coming back, and I don't, No, but for real, with all seriousness, that was like a really bad time in my life. Like, really low. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of this video. We are done. No more to be continued. We done. Anyway, if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye. Ooh, it's time for the circulate. One thing about me, I'm gonna attract a Sagittarius man. I don't want that energy back in my life. If you see my story time about how Ariel tried to get me into stripping, the dude who picked me up and took me out the club, he was a Sagittarius. The boy, if you see my I wanted versus what I got, the boy I worked at Walmart, he was a Sagittarius. We had the same birthday. Dre was a Sagittarius. Jody is a Sagittarius. Like, I was around so many Sagittarius. On top of that, Dre little brother was a Sagittarius, and then Dre older brother Devontae was also a Sagittarius. It was just too many Sagittarius. I know the bloopers don't get to everybody, but for the ones that it do get to, I need y'all to comment below. If I was to go on a different platform to give y'all the different story times and the shit that I leave out, would you subscribe? Would you come up out that pocket for your girl? Would you give me your little pocket change? Would you? Would you? It'll be way more fun over there because YouTube be limiting you. Like, they really strict on your ass. And I don't like that. I don't like that.